defeat again on the opening day of the season. And once again, it's the same old story. A set piece, a corner kick. Arsenal didn't carve United open. They barely created, just a handful of shots. And yet, that was enough to win at Old Trafford. 62 possession, over 20 shots. And what did it all lead to? Nothing. Ball possession without purpose. Control without cutting edge. So the question is this: should Manchester United fans feel ashamed about losing at home on day one?
Based on where the two clubs finished this season, who needs a result from this game at Old Trafford more, Arsenal or Manchester United?
Man United, obviously.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a positive pre-season. The start's massively important.
Are you excited?
I'm nervous, man. I don't know about excited. I'm excited for the new season.
Is there something deeper we need to see? A hidden truth inside Ruben Amorim's 3-4-3 that explains why this team looks broken in moments, but also why this defeat might not be as hopeless as it feels.
It was a very good performance. I'm really proud of the players, but in the end we lost the game. But for me, again, you can win, you can lose, but in the end, to be proud of what they did, my players, I think it's a good feeling, but at the same time it's really hard to lose a game like this.
Let's be clear, this was not the United of last season. Amorim's team pressed high, controlled possession, and created chance after chance. It was the most shots United have taken against Arsenal in a Premier League match since the 8-2 demolition in 2011.
Hat-trick, hero, Young, and Young has scored wonderfully again. Boy, the man is brilliant.
And yet, the finishing touch never arrived. This wasn't about being outplayed. It was about one crucial detail.
Today that we can win any game in the Premier League, especially against a great team like Arsenal, and we were the better team. So I'm happy with the players.
One moment, one mistake. Bayındır, deputizing for Andre Onana, misjudged a simple corner under pressure from William Saliba. Ricardo Calafiori pounced 1-0 Arsenal. It was Arsenal's first corner of the match. But once again, United's biggest weakness, set-piece defending, was brutally exposed. This isn't new. Arsenal are the Premier League's set-piece kings, 31 goals from corners since last season.
With a victory is a tremendous feeling, obviously, but then a really humble one as well, because we know that in a lot of departments we've been below our standards. But the reason why we won it was very simple, a set piece, and then because the way we reacted to mistakes, because it was much more than usual and very uncommon to certain players. The way we reacted to that gave us the chance to win the game.
But United, the opposite, a team still unable to deal with the basics of defending their box. It's no exaggeration to say, if United want a challenge for anything this year, this weakness must be fixed, fast.
But none of it matters if you've got a goalkeeper punching it into your own net. We need to get a goalkeeper in these last 14 days. It's not like, oh, lose first game of the season.
Another set piece, another goal conceded. It feels like deja vu for Manchester United fans. Corners and free kicks have been a weakness stretching back to the Ten Hag era.
United make a mess of defending a corner again.
It's not like, when we went into the games with Ten Hag against Brighton and Brentford and we just got demolished.
And now, even under Ruben Amorim, the ghosts remain. So the question is simple, how does Amorim fix it? First, let's look at the problem. United conceded 23 goals from set pieces since the start of last season. The issues? Poor zonal marking, goalkeepers too passive in claiming crosses, and a lack of aerial dominance when defending the 6-yard box. Now, Amorim is not blind to this. In fact, he's already put solutions on the table. Step 1, hybrid marking system. Instead of pure zonal, Amorim is implementing a hybrid system. The strongest aerial players, like Martinez, De Ligt, and Sesko when he drops back, are assigned to man-mark Arsenal's targets. The rest hold the near post and central zones. This creates balance, control the space, but also win the duel. Step 2. Goalkeeper aggression. Amorim has been clear. Bayındır and Onana must dominate their box. Training now focuses on keepers punching or claiming crosses decisively, not waiting on the line. It's about sending a message. This area belongs to me. Step 3. Aerial reinforcement. Recruitment matters too. United now have Sesko up top, but he's also a defensive weapon on corners. Standing 6.5, he's tasked to drop deep, defend the near post, and clear danger. Amorim calls this the first contact guarantee. Step 4. Transition threat. Finally, Amorim flips weakness into strength. By leaving Mbeumo and Cunha high during defensive corners, United can punish opponents immediately after clearing the ball. Suddenly, what was once a weakness becomes a weapon. This is Amorim's philosophy, not just fixing problems, but turning them into opportunities.
Really nice to see some new faces, some debutants in the team. Thought Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha did really well from the beginning. What did you make of their performances?
No, they did very well. Obviously, we know what they can give to the team. You know the qualities they have. They are a very big threat on the ball. It's the beginning still, but they will create more and do more for us. I'm very sure because the qualities of them are very, very high.
Will it erase the mistakes overnight? No. But if United can defend set pieces with the same intensity they press from open play, the days of conceding cheap goals might finally be over. After the 1-0 loss to Arsenal, questions were immediately raised about Manchester United's goalkeeping situation. Was Altay Bayındır at fault?
So yeah, still problems there with United, and then we see it obviously with the goal, in terms of set piece, physicality, determination to get a result, your goalkeeper really not doing well enough, not being strong enough. So yeah, there's still that worry. I had it before the match, encouragement from some of the attacking players, but
what was your main worry before the game?
I still think that, I suppose what we saw, again, not for all the bit of encouragement, hitting the post and keeper making saves, you never felt United had 2 or 3 goals in them. And even Arsenal getting the 1 goal, obviously Arsenal, I think that's a worry when I see what Arsenal are doing. You wonder why Arsenal are just coming up short, because they're still happy enough to kind of sit in at 1-0.
Should United dip into the market for a new number 1?
Because the headline is simply, Bayındır, you're weak. Bayındır shouldn't be in goal. Onana, neither should he. Tom Heaton's our number 1. I think we made loads of good decisions this summer, but starting Bayındır is not one of them.
Ruben Amorim's response was clear, firm, and confident. He stated, there will be no new goalkeeper signings. His faith remains in the 3 men already at Carrington, Bayındır, Onana, and Heaton.
A broader question, you have no concern about your goalkeeper, the 3 goalkeepers, these are your 3 goalkeepers for the season?
I think we proved today that we can win any game in the Premier League, especially against a great team like Arsenal, and we were the better team. So I'm happy with the players.
My question, are you happy with the 3 goalkeepers?
I'm happy with the 3 goalkeepers.
Yes, Bayındır made a technical error, the kind that costs you points in the Premier League, but Amorim was quick to remind everyone, a single mistake does not erase his previous contributions, nor the trust he's built inside the dressing room.
I think you can watch the goal. I think it's allowed to do a lot of things in the corners. We need to do the same. But when you touch that way in the goalkeeper, he needs to use his hands to catch the ball, not to push players. Or he choose to push players and let the ball pass. But again, it's the rules. If he's allowed, we need to do the same thing.
Are you saying that he should have acted differently in that
moment? No. I'm saying that or you choose to push a player or to get the ball in that moment. So he chooses to get the ball, but he's getting pushed, so he cannot defend himself. That is my feeling when I see the play, but again, we need to do the same. It's a foul. And then what happened in the next game?
Okay, may I ask?
What happened in the next game?
At Wolves?
No, not at Wolves. The next one, Arsenal. Who saved the penalty? Who saved the game, all the game?
But that was a penalty.
No. Before the penalty. You don't remember the game, I remember the game.
Yes, he saved.
Altay was unbelievable in that game. So I consider everything to put one on another.
Amorim went further, pointing the finger not at his own player, but at the officiating. He questioned the lack of consistency in referee protection for goalkeepers during set pieces, corners, scrambles, physical blocks. He argued that what's given as a foul in one box is often waved away in another, and in United's case, it's costing them goals. Still, Amorim didn't allow frustration to cloud his message. His tone was balanced, proud. He insisted United played with dominance, created more chances, and showed the personality of a team ready to compete at the very top.
I think we proved today that we can win any game in the Premier League, especially against a great team like Arsenal, and we were the better team.
His conclusion was unshakable. Mistakes will happen, inconsistencies will frustrate, but this Manchester United side will win matches moving forward, not by tearing up the blueprint, not by panicking in the transfer market, but by trusting the process, by correcting small margins, and by continuing to grow into the 3-4-3 system that he believes will define their success. And yet, despite the result, there was progress. Amorim's 3-4-3 is starting to look alive. Cunha linked midfield and attack with relentless energy. Bomo stretched Arsenal's backline with his runs. And Sesko gave United the aerial presence they've been missing for years. Yes, the finishing was poor. Yes, the scoreline hurts. But tactically, this was United's most dominant performance against Arsenal in over a decade. But there's no hiding it, goalkeeper remains a problem. Bayındır's error cost the game. Onana isn't fully fit yet. And until United solve this uncertainty, even the best pressing system can collapse with one slip. So what's the takeaway? United lost the battle, but the war, the long season ahead, might look different. Amorim's identity is clear: high press, controlled possession, fluid attack. For the first time in years, Manchester United don't look like a team hoping for moments of magic. They look like a team with a system, a machine, still learning, still building. And when the finishing clicks, when the goalkeeper question is solved, this system could be terrifying. Last season, Amorim's 3-4-3 looked broken. This season, it's already showing signs of life. One mistake cost United today, but the bigger story? This Manchester United might finally be becoming something real. So I'll leave you with the question: was this loss just pain, or the start of something dangerous for the rest of the Premier League?